You've seen the videos. Invest $5 a day for 40 years and you'll have $500,000. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Here's what none of those videos actually tell you. What happens when you actually invest $5 a day, not just theorize about it. See, when the market drops, you wonder if daily investing is even better than just dumping it in once a month. When $5 a day stops feeling like freedom, and starts feeling like noise. I've been doing this for over 4 years now. We're talking real money in a real account. Nothing is simulated or theorized here. And I've learned 3 things that genuinely changed how I think about investing completely. Not just the $5 a day plan, I'm talking all of it. So if you've been doing this with me, stick around because you're gonna wanna see where this actually landed. And if you're new here and wondering, whether this experiment, this $5 a day thing is even worth starting, I'm gonna give you a more honest answer than you're gonna get anywhere else. Now, before you say anything, yes, the market has been a little bit of a rocky mess in 2026. And yes, that is gonna be reflected in this number, but I wanna walk you through something because this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Look at this, down here at the bottom. We take this market value right here and we subtract out the total return. This is what I actually put in, just $5 a day every single day. And this is where it sits right now, right? So now most of you watching this are gonna feel one of 2 things as you look at this. Either you're gonna be looking at this number and thinking, that's a little bit less than I was expecting after 4 years. Or you're thinking, that's actually more than I put in, so what's the complaint? Everything's looking good, right? Both reactions are right, and that tension, that's exactly what I want to talk about. Because here's the thing I figured out about daily investing that I wish somebody would have told me day one back in 2022. It's not actually about the growth here. It's about what this is doing every single day and how that impacts the rest of my financial decisions. And I'll explain that in a minute, but first, let's talk about what 2026 actually did to this account, this $5 account, because the timing of when you invest matters much more than people think. So the market sold off hard this year in 2026. If you've been watching the news, of course, the war, uncertainty, rate chatter, you all know what's going on. But what does that actually look like inside a $5 a day account, especially when it was doing this and going down, 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 right? When you're dollar cost averaging, how does that work, right? Well, when those prices are dropping, your $5 buys more shares. That's not like a consolation prize. That's literally the mechanism that makes dollar cost averaging work over time. So every single day that I keep investing during this dip, during this downturn, I'm buying at a discount. But, and this is what people don't feel comfortable talking about, is it only feels good in hindsight. So when you're in it, it feels absolutely terrible. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I was perfectly calm watching this account go down. I wasn't. Take a look here in 2022. I was investing $5 a day. That year was bad for the stock market. And down, down, down it went. That is uncomfortable to look at. When you look at your monthly statement and you're like, is this $5 a day investing thing really a stupid idea? Look at these negative numbers. I'm losing money. I could actually get more joy spending $5 a day on Starbucks than losing $5 a day in a market. And what I will tell you is that I obviously didn't stop. And I'll tell you why in a second, but first, I want to address something I know most of you are thinking about right now. You might be thinking, Bob, if the market's down, shouldn't I just wait and dump all of that money in at the bottom of the market? And that's a great question, and the honest answer might surprise you here, because when I actually looked at the numbers on lump sum investing versus daily investing, dollar cost averaging, it's not as simple as I initially thought. All right, lump sum investing versus dollar cost averaging. This debate has been going on forever, and the data actually has a pretty clear answer, which makes it even more interesting that the answer isn't what most people act on. Most people don't actually do it. They talk about it, but they don't actually do it. They hold cash waiting for the right time, the best time. They see the market drop and they freeze. I mean, what we can see here on this chart is exactly a good example of that. It's going down, 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 and you're like, oh, I bet I should wait. I bet I should wait. But nobody predicted what was going to happen right there at that inflection point, I bet. And that means that they missed it. And now the bloody thing is up high to where it was when we first started this whole game of 2026. The lump sum strategy is theoretically optimal and practically brutal. Well, $5 a day, it removes the decision. It runs on autopilot every single day. You never have to choose the right day because every day is just a day that the stock market's open and I invest, right? So what is better then? Well, here's my actual take after 4+ years of doing this. In a bull market, lump sum wins on paper. In a bear market, daily investing wins in practice. And since nobody knows which one we're in until it's already over, case in point right here on the chart, the strategy that makes you keep going is really the one that's going to work better. So take 2026 as another example here. If you invested only once per month versus every day, the numbers tell the story. Same thing with 2022. Investing each month led you to make less money and own more and actually own less shares than investing $5 daily. But here's the thing I did not expect. The $5 a day account, it's not actually the most important thing that came out of this experiment that I've been doing for the last 4 years. What it unlocked is my other investments. My big FIRE portfolio, that's where the real money is. When I started this in 2022, I thought, hey, this is going to be a cool little side experiment to see if $5 a day is a good thing or not. It's cute, right? $5 a day, see what happens. Give up Starbucks, put it into this instead. What I didn't realize was that it was mind controlling me. It was training me in a sense, right? Every time I invested that $5, I was reinforcing a behavior that I heard about, I knew about, I researched about, but maybe actually doing it made it much more impactful. Putting money to work is the default. Not saving it to spend, not waiting for the right moment in the market. Investing is what you do with money. Full stop. And somewhere around year 2, I started noticing something that had shifted and how I was thinking about, my other investments, my other accounts, my Roth account, my dividend portfolio. I wasn't treating them as extra money or some test and, waiting to buy into the market. I was treating them as the first allocation and figuring out everything else around them. I was truly paying myself first. That's the key. You pay yourself first, and the rest falls into place. That mindset shift, that's worth more than whatever's in this account right now. And it connects directly to what I've been doing since I left my corporate executive role to spend more time with my family. Because when your income is no longer a paycheck, it becomes much more powerful. When your investments get to do the work that they're supposed to do, that habit of daily, automatic, non-negotiable investing is no longer a cute experiment anymore. It's the whole bloody game, which brings me to where I think $5 a day goes from here. I'm going to keep it going. And here's why. And it's not because, the returns are blowing me away and I'm excited about that 41%. Oh, that's cute. What it is, it's because the account has now become something a little bit different to me. This is a behavioral anchor. This is a behavioral test more than anything. It proves to me that every single day, investing doesn't have to be complicated. $5 a day wins not because it's mathematically perfect every time. It's winning because you'll do it when the market is up, when it's down, when you're busy, when you're scared, when the anxiety hits. That's the actual secret. When all those articles were coming in about how 2026 was starting off, when we were right here and it was going down, I was still investing $5 a day. Now, if you've been watching this series and you're wondering whether any of this is actually worth it when the market is this volatile, I made a video earlier this year that I think is the most important thing that I've put out in a while. And it's really about what I did right before the downturn and right during the downturn and whether it was the right call. So we're going to link that video right up here to watch next. And if you want to see the full breakdown of how I'm generating income now that I've left my job and how my investments are going to continue to grow to pay the bills, that video is coming up soon. So subscribe so you don't miss it. Keep building your Sharpe money, and we'll see you on the next video.